How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. So last time we had a lot of surprises. I thought we were going to get to the end of Haru's story, but it turned out we had a whole interaction with Kasumi and like interaction with her, like awakening her persona and finding some kind of palace, which I think is hers, considering that like she saw herself or her, well, actually it was her sister in it. And like just how interesting that is. So, but then it just kind of got pushed aside because she didn't want to join us because she wanted to focus on gymnastics. And so I don't know what that's going to turn into, but it was super interesting, and that kind of took the spotlight of the last episode. So yeah, we're going to be jumping into this. So we're going to be getting to the end of Haru's story and kind of kicking off the next part of the social side of things.
Hey!
By the way, you haven't eaten yet, Ernest. I'm starving. But the hunger doesn't really bother me when I'm playing. Let's go eat.
Really?
What? Are you sure? Okay, today's training will be a lecture. If you pay for my meal, I'll let you have the course for free. Okay. I get my meal, you get your training, so we're both happy.
Let's go.
Now stop wasting time and take me to someplace to eat. What a kid.
Phew.
I'm stuffed. I gotta eat good because I'm fighting a war. Didn't I tell you? I've been having serious battles with kids at school. They attack me in large numbers, so I can't get my guard down.
Well...
All they did today was throw eraser crumbs into my lunch, though, so I won that round. Sounds like fun. Are they bullying you? It's a war. I'm on the defensive right now, but I'm looking for a chance to counterattack. I could finish them in a second if I put my mind to it. It's just that now's not the right time.
Aww.
I get kind of annoying having to watch my back all the time, though. Maybe I can ask the Phantom Thieves to take care of them. Ooh. Your food's here, sweetheart. Well, today you lost. So that means you'll just have to you'll have to try harder next time. Now eat up and feel better. You're not mad? Of course not. You did your best and that's all that counts. Oh, no more crying.
Wrong.
What a joke. Once you lose, it's over. That's what my mom told me. My mom's fighting with my school about how classes are taught, the way teachers treat students, the size of the classes.
Hey!
Since they're divorced, my mom's been taking care of me all by herself. She says it's exhausting. She leaves really early to go to work and then comes home really late to take care of me. It's no wonder she demands so much from the school, you know? But all my classmates make fun of her and call her a complainer. When I tell them to stop, they call me a mama's boy. That's how the war started. My mom gets made fun of because I'm weak. That's why I gotta get stronger. You really love your mom. If you call me a mama's boy, then I'm not gonna teach you how to play Gunabout anymore. Oh, before I forget, I need to show you something. Don't tell anyone else about this, okay? But I'm going to show you a guaranteed way to win. I feel like my bond with Shinya is growing deeper. Despite my best efforts, apparently. Alright, warning shot. Able to scare enemies in negotiation and make it easier to obtain a persona. Nice. I wish I could be a member of the Phantom Thieves and help them defeat the bad guys in the world. Oh, it's kind of late. I guess I should go home. Kindness is increased. Come on. I want to get to 5 so I can talk to, and continue my bonding with, I can't remember his name. Thanks for the food. Later. Who could that be at this hour? Are you free tomorrow? Why, yes, Futaba. Perfect. You are cordially invited to go look at limited edition Featherman figures with me and nerd out. Let's ride to Nakano. We shall sally forth into the realm of true figurine geekdom. Ooh, Futaba's inviting us out. So what'll it be? You gonna go to Nakano? Yeah, let's go. Well said. Then we shall go to Nakano tomorrow. I'll send you directions, so read them. Better take a good look at your map so you don't get lost. Oh, it's actually a new area. Nakano. Nice. Chow down, hang out, and shop your heart's content. Nakano's got it all. Retaining ramen bars, a huge shopping complex. It's a joy to explore.
All right.
Cool. Sunday. Do you see the limited edition model? They're so high quality, way better than the cheapos, and subtle facial expressions, even the wrinkles on the clothes. Ah, I want it so bad, but you could get sushi 10 times for that kind of money. Better start saving. Saving up, huh? I guess that's the safest way to do it, but how many years allowance would I need? Fine, I guess I'll have to settle for staring at it. Oh, hey, it's that dude. Okay, next up. Wait a second. That guy's definitely bad news. I mean, I don't want to say he's Yakuza, but... Listen, let's just wait for him to leave. Don't make eye contact, okay? He's not that scary. Well, look who it is.
Yo.
Hey, didn't think I'd bump into you here. He's talking to us. We're dead. Who's the little lady? Basically my sister. Basically, huh? Sounds complicated. Still, not like I'm at a place to judge. You know this guy? He's my boss. Whoa. What, like for a job? I guess you could say that. Wait, like that military store? Oh, you know it? Yeah, I mean, yes sir. Relax, kid, I don't bite. You here in business? Oh, me and the guys go way back. They distribute some of my wares here. Wares? What about the model gun in the second floor display case? Oh, yeah, that's probably on one of ours. That level of detailing on that one is crazy. Like the barrel shape and even metallic texturing was perfect. That kind of authenticity is hard to find. Whoa, you know your stuff, little lady. You ought to drop by the shop sometime. Got plenty more models for someone who can appreciate them. Really? And he's making us work for him to be able to look at his stock. Yeah, really. See you around. He's kind of scary looking. He seems like a nice guy. Well, that was actually handy. I got some boosts with that guy too. Went home after shopping with Futada. No test today. Instead, I have a request for you. Will you please hear me out? I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon. You agreed to deal at Chihaya. Be sure to accept her invitation until you get her trust, okay? Go right away. Thank you so much. Can we talk after I close up shop? I'll contact you again later when to meet up. Alright. What's gonna happen here? Ines-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? You want to test it again? Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control, almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Ines-san? Strengthen your will. My will? Do you mean to say I'm too easily influenced by my own fortune-telling? The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Ines-san. It was a small, traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. It sounds so peaceful. During the winter, you're practically inescapable due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to the elders as well, not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I'd arrived at Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from an inescapable fate similar to my own.
However...
But now I wonder if I really do that much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destiny of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing that. I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although the chairman would really be mad at me if he found out. The chairman? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate could be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? I didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. I think it'll work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least as I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. I can sense Chihaya's intense motivation. Alright, rank 4.
Well then.
Thank you for today, Ina-san.
Until next time.
Good night. Oh. It's gonna be at this hour. We're almost done, so I'm guessing it's just the group. I found an awesome magazine. I'll bring it to the hideout if you have tomorrow off. Health and Sports Day, right? I'll definitely get your adrenaline pumping. I really want to read it, but I'll wait till tomorrow. Oh, but if you're busy, then do that first. I'll wait. See ya. I guess Futaga's coming here to show a magazine tomorrow. Sounds like fun, but I'm going to bed. So it's just going to be one of those like day activity days, which is really a solid thing to do. So we'll definitely do that. And it's the day before.
Hey.
Hey, Protag. Futaga's down here in the shop. Sounds like Futaga's here. Come on, let's go downstairs. Plant.
Hey!
Yep. Mega fertilizer.
Oh.
You can use that one? He must really care about that plant. Yes.
Yes!
That should do for a while. Weather's gotten much cooler. We should go somewhere for once. Traveling's too much trouble. Isn't it good enough to just relax here? You're right. It's pretty nice here. We usually relax here for hours at a time. Yo, I'm gonna chill in here today. I even brought some PC mags to kill time. Oh, and I have enough for you, by the way, which is some seriously ingenious stuff in these things. I could improve my proficiency if I read computer magazines with Futaba. Furthermore, I may do a good chance to deepen my bond with her.
Hey!
So, you want to relax and read if we're not meeting up with the others? Let's do it.
All right!
Okay, that's a readathon. Holy crap, this mouse is too big. A two-handed mouse? That's nuts. And this keyboard's too curvy. How do you even type on that thing? Man, nice. This PC build competition is right up my alley. Have you ever built your own PC before, Protag? I have. Of course.
Huh?
Really?
What?
Huh? You're more of a techie than I thought. You might even be a PC master. What were the specs? The CPU did you use? How much RAM did you put in? Currently 34 RAM. CPU is a Intel i5. It's actually the thing I need to upgrade next. Everything else in it's pretty top notch, but I need to get an i7 core. Oh, did you overclock it? How'd you handle cooling? And I only have air cooling. But it does fine. I don't overclock it, so it doesn't need anything else. We should go to Akiba together sometime, Protag. We have already, but yeah, we'll go again. I read it through Temple while discussing computers. Learning more about intricate PC components seems to have raised my proficiency. Nice. Hey, there we go.
All right.
Proficiency is increased from masterful to transcendent. It's getting pretty late.
Hey!
I don't want to go home yet. Do you have any stuff to do after this? Want to make curry?
Really?
Really? I'm glad I asked. You know, I'm picky about curry, right? Hope you got skill. I should let Sojiro know. Curry.
Yep.
Smells so good. When's the curry gonna be ready? Futaba was looking forward to this. Maybe I should be adventurous. Nope, do as Sojiro taught you. I learned in my first playthrough. do as you're taught, and it does good. If you try and put a little love in, follow your heart, it never works. You almost done? Should I prep the rice?
Ooh, this!
Yum. Yeah, I know what this is. This is the same curry Sojiro makes. Got 2 decent curries. When do you level up your cooking skills so much? Crazy. We have a lively conversation about the complicated workings of a bowl of curry. As you do.
Bye now!
See you tomorrow. The curry was super delicious. Alright, today's the day. Today's the day. October 11th. Sorry for messaging all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats. When is it going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if we'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Sounds good. I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you there. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke?
Yeah.
He's still asleep at this point. He's definitely going to be late for school.
I thought we went to like the whole like Disney place. When we could tell exams, you have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester.
I just remembered.
That aside, Okumura food has been a hot topic lately. As much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. Are you familiar with the psychological test using these images? The idea is to give the 2 shapes names appropriate to their appearance. Understand?
You.
People were asked to give the names of one of these shapes, Boba and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to shape B? Boba, because there are soft and hard sounds, and Boba is soft sounds with a B and O. Like they're very like it has almost like a mental picture of like soft hills. Then Kiki are their sharp, like very like distinct like sharp sounds, and so Kiki for A makes sense. And it's actually similar to lava rock. Lava rock, at least in English, like the different types of rock you find, I think is actually borrowed from Hawaiian natives, which is A'a and Pahoihoi. A'a is this very kind of sharp, jagged type of lava rock, which is kind of gets spewed at high velocity. So it flies into the air, cools really quickly, and has all these sharp edges and kind of rough texture. And like, so theoretically, I don't know if it's true, but kind of comes from the like my teacher always said it was like we remember it because it's the sound you make if you walked on it barefoot. It'd be and then Pahoihoi is the smooth lava flow type stone. That's the kind that looks like obsidian. Like it tends to have like the shape and ripples that look like a flowing river that's been frozen, and that's where the magma is kind of pouring out like a river. So it moved a lot more slowly and cooled like gently and made a much more smooth glass-like texture. But anyway, yeah, so the trend was Boba for B.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. Most people name B Boba and A Kiki. Sharp sounds like K and T are linked with spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, this sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the result is the same. Cool, huh? Oh, really? Nishikon seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice, go!
Yeah, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. And for once, I didn't look it up. I'm almost rank 5. A product's name impresses an image on people before they even use or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and the short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although with the news these days, it may also evoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak. Even the teachers have their eyes on Okumura. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there should be nothing to worry about.
All right, that's it for today.
All right.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, you've already gone to see him, right?
Yeah, this is definitely new. I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling.
We need to prioritize him then.
Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself. Okay?
Absolutely.
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch.
We should prioritize him so we get him to rank 10 if he's gonna not be available soon.
Bring on the bread.
Cat shouldn't eat bread.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
Hey, Kasavi. How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then.
Nice. All the chill people.
Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
Oh, I forgot she eats like maniac. She's a growing lady. Well, she is an athlete.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touché.
Yeah, we're definitely not eating the greatest. I think look at that. We have like a bean bun.
And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances.
Aww.
I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or more like, a reason to stand up to my problems.
Aww.
Isn't that right, Senpai?
You better be grateful that's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food. Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
See ya.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
I think she changed her own heart. I don't think so.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well.
Yeah, we'll have to talk
See you
again.
around.
Yeah. You want to meet on the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop. What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? I'm heading over there now. Things are a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes end for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right. The season's good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see all of you after school.
So
Wow.
you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
Ooh.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
Aww.
I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here. Well, let's get started.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
Millimeters.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
I mean, he's got a point there.
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
There we go. Okay, so that does still happen.
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams? It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park?
Oh my gosh.
You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
This is just how she was raised.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Dang.
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'd almost feel like it's pretty cool to have the place all to yourselves, but it also would, like, it's such a big place. I'd be like, should we just invite the school?
I'm sorry for disrupting
But
everyone.
that would get complicated.
You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
Yeah. Seems like we'll definitely have our celebration at Destinyland tonight. Okay, so today, it's all happening today. Dang. What a day.
That was delicious.
Look at everyone and all the hats.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
With fireworks, by the way.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
Yes.
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Yeah.
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
Aww. Blocked again.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
Hmm.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it.
I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
He's gay.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well, but given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
A freaking parade? That would have been ridiculous. A parade for, like, what? How many of us are there? 8, including Morgana. 8 people for a parade for 8 people.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Thank you, Haru.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly?
Oh, why'd you say it? It's true, though.
It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
It's interesting how well-timed this is.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
How would people not see that there's something horrifically wrong with that? Holy crap.
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on?
No, that's impossible.
We did everything the same.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too.
I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same.
It's what happened to her mom.
I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura?
He's about to reveal the information,
What's going on
obviously.
here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
God, can you imagine the horror of being like, even if it was accidentally your fault, like just the absolute horror.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to stick around there.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
Ah.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data?
Right.
I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Holy crap on a cracker. Did you see the news? Did you see he collapsed during the interview? This is serious. That was gruesome. Wish I put some sort of warning on the video. They said President Okumura died. Really? Whoa, you're right. I just saw the news report about it. So, about Haru's dad, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance she'll pull through, right? I hate to say this, but I'm not usually. But usually, after such a report, it's the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No, Haru. Why is this happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. It's supposed it's possible the shock could have killed a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just go up and die? This has got to be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Ain't that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
He says it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public. But it'll keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
In reality, without background knowledge, I remember when I first got here, I definitely thought, I was like, if I were Phantom Thieves right now, I would stop. I'd be like, look, we've done good, but if we're risking lives and we aren't sure we know what we're doing, like, how can we take that risk anymore? And I think that's kind of the feeling they do get afterwards. But yeah, just, whew, this would be, it's quite a wake-up call. Haru's gonna be fine, right?
No way.
What in the world's going on?
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
What happened?
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Oh, it's rank 9 already. Fetch.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Oh, yep, there it's dropping.
Is that true?
Did you hear Okumura died? It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Dang, wish I'd seen it live. Morbid.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see that interview? I thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared to change the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. Seems the police have showed up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. And seriously, what's they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. And head straight home once school's ends. Understand that, everyone?
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Wait, what?
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
There we go. That's why we keep working, I think. Because now we see like a plot.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
Yes.
You don't sound like you're lying. If If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
My teammate was in danger.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Rank 5.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
Yeah, that's the really sketchy thing, is they put a drug in me. My vision started to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself.
Exactly.
Now, explain everything to me.
Protag-kun? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. Are you alright? Yes. Thank you. There's actually something that caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Right. Was Okumura murdered? But that was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If there wasn't an illness, then there has to be murder. Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now. Still, I feel bad for him. Going out like that.
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her.
Uh-oh.
The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
Dang.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
Welcome to the court of public opinion.
Think about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
Yep.
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
I mean, it really makes a lot of sense. Like the way they've orchestrated everything, and it just makes it works so well.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this?
Yep.
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Yes. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes. They would never do that. I'd be disappointed if they turned out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They would never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. It has to be it. Oh boy.
For real?
They found a calling card of the principal? But that's impossible. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all they've done up to this point. That wouldn't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. We'll see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Right. Okay, can't leave.
Hey!
Alright, let's fix this laptop.
Okay.
Getting this to work won't be easy. Fixing will take quite a bit of time. Let's try fixing it. It's so complicated. I don't even know where the part is. Just be careful. See, all the computers are essentially made up of different components that are assembled.
What are your thoughts?
You finished fixing it already? Then again, the damage wasn't too bad to begin with. Yeah, for efficiency, it's already maxed out. Doesn't matter. It'd be kind of nice if it overflowed into something else, but... Okay. Shady Commodities Tanaka. Hello, this is Shady Commodities Tanaka. I repeat, I'm Shady Commodities Tanaka. Here we sell wonderful rare items that are not circulated among the general public. Curious about something? You've got access. Want something? You've got access. What the heck? It just went on the site automatically. Wasn't configured to do that beforehand? Shady Commodities, so it's an online shopping site? Either way, it certainly got my attention. Let's check out while we've got some time. Nothing sketchy about that at all. Oh boy. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but with the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands. This is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch when things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
It's true. She's a saint. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him.
Impossible.
Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I heard somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. Have you been cheering on the murderers the whole time? It has to be said if the Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They have endured that harsh training every day. I feel sorry for them. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They won't do that. Oh, the gymnastics girl? Yeah, she changed in a good way. I wonder if she's going to confront us about this. Because she knows who we are now, but she doesn't know the context. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not! If I were to guess, it would be the same culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in the Principal Kawakami's Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although, we don't have any leads. Dang it! Why's this gotta happen to us? Wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make dumb mistakes and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low until wait, not do anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up, but things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for small changes to the heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If it's true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently, the ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, and then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right? Can't believe it. I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohi Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, lab members. The machine really does some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation has taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in Mementos. We should discuss with everyone when we have time. Oh, and we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. Okay. I want to do the other thing.
Hello?
Protag, this station's always full of people. Serves as the perfect spot for people watching. By the way, do you have any business here? Came to see you. You must have a wealth of free time if that's your decision. I'm undergoing a bit of people watching to gather my thoughts. Would you care to join me? Okay, so I can't bond with him or on yet, but I probably should boost him up because I got a lot more to do with him. Yeah.
Well,
what would you like to do today? Let's do some people watching.
Okay.
Then it's decided. Yusuke is looking ahead with an interested light in his eyes. It seems observing people is a good source of information for him. Maybe there's a way to make sure Yusuke has a good time. Oh, I have something he might like. Aesthetically stimulating. Alright, I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna look. Sakura fan. I bet you that's a good one. But I'm gonna check just in case and make sure I get something good for him. Actually, Uji Matcha Flan. Looks like it's the better one. Yeah, it's food. This. Protag, you absolutely sure I can have this? I truly appreciate it, Protag. Now I can survive for another 3 days. Calm down, Yusuke. It's tea! I feel like I really captured Yusuke's heart. Ooh, obtained award benefactor. I'm not sure what that.
Shall we return home?
Okay. Made the sound of the star collecting thing, so I wonder if it has something to do with Mementos.
Yo.
I heard the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Tcha, that's not what happened! Kaio. I had some trouble with the Kaio case, and I'm not sure how to handle it. Could we talk? Yeah, let's do it. I'll be waiting at the bar in Shinjuku then.
Damn it.
It's no use. All my connections who knew where Kaio were gone, thanks to the chief and all this and my publisher. Well, say something. You seem tired. You can tell. Well, guess it's pretty obvious. Pulling these consecutive all-nighters is really wearing me down. At this rate, you're going to work yourself to death. You've been meeting your quota, right?
Shit.
Of course, they fire me if I show any sign of weakness. That chief really wants me to mess up, and I'm not going to give him the satisfaction. Huh. He's like some kind of tyrant. Tell me about it. It's rare to see whether I could find Kaio before he crushes me. That's not good. Shouldn't you do something about the chief before you keep chasing Kaio-chan's case? There's nothing I can do about a guy like that. He's rotten to the core. And despite how he acts, the higher-ups like him. I have no one to go to. It's over. Yeah, he didn't seem like that kind of guy to change his mind. But at this rate, he won't be able to continue your investigation. What do you think, kid? Oya's gonna get crushed under the weight of her quota if the situation doesn't change. I need to do something about the chief to help her. I'm gonna die. What's the chief's name? Why? You gonna try and find his weakness? His name is Shinpei Honjo. I heard that he's a good husband. He used to cover economic foreign policy.
Ugh.
I hope it's just me overthinking things, but he's seen your face, you know. Don't do anything heroic. She's saying this for your own good. Got a kid? I wonder where Kaio is. Sorry, but I don't feel like getting any info from you today.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming all the way out here, though. I'll see you around. I feel like I need to free Oya from her chief's oppressive demands. Oh yeah, Mementos is gonna be nice and hopping when we go in. So they were just deceiving us. I guess the Ketu was right all along. No, I still believe the Phantom Thieves. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long are the police gonna let them run loose? Again, it's so accurate to how people are.
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura will start coming back to school. I know the funeral soon. It must be tough organizing a funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura is usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? It's hard to believe her daughter, such a nice girl, could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That's what a full-blown public execution. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers! All the celebrities who support us are being criticized now, too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. They must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when they don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams will be ending will be the perfect time. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait to see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Ernest. You, pay attention. That's how you listen when somebody's talking to you? You feel murderous intent. I dodged it. Oh, that was an epic dodge. I can't believe you dodged a Schumer's throw. He's a ninja. Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Oh, you got the tri-class attention. That charm is definitely increased. Not that it matters, because that's the other one that's maxed. Ironically, charm and proficiency, I think, were some of the ones I had the hardest time getting up to max in my first playthrough. That and guts, I suppose. People saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Training when near exams. He probably is talking about studying. You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. I was kind of thinking going a little longer, but this episode's already looking pretty long because a lot of that's gonna be sticking in. Like normally I can edit out a bunch of busy work, but there just wasn't a lot of busy work with the story-heavy ones. So I think I'll go ahead and end it here for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed yourselves and Oishka. You know, this week's been a heavy week of content. Like everything's been hitting the feels lately. It's kind of been rough. I need to have like a breather, but I'm still happy to be playing this game, and I'm excited to see how it plays out to the end. Like, we still have a decent amount of the game to go, but it feels like we're running out of time. Like, it's all going so quickly. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on the channel. It means the world to me, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy yourselves. Thank you to the patrons who support this directly. You guys mean the world to me, especially because you believe so much in the channel that you're supporting it directly like that. I'm really excited to see where things go from here. But thank you so much for all your time and attention. And until the next video, watching me up, CBN next. I'll see you there.